All right. Good morning, everybody. We're back. We're on Tuesday, April 29th. We got 2 more days of the month. Yesterday was a killer day, about $2,200. So that's really good. I'll be able to save a good amount of money this month. It's pretty early. It's 7:20 in the morning. The reason for that is yesterday's job, the Hyundai with the AC compressor. Customer said it works great, never a single moment where it doesn't blow cold, but she has a weird noise. All right, well, I thought maybe that it was the typical noise. Some of these, yes, 4-season is aftermarket, but I've never had a problem with them except one thing. Certain cars you will hear under a very quiet circumstance like this. You can hear refrigerant flow through the lines, right? It happens. You can't change it. Some of them, it's just a little louder than others. But that's not the noise she has. She sent me something from under the hood. It's kind of weird. I don't know what it is. So I left exceptionally early today for 2 reasons. That one, and I had a job yesterday, which you did not see on the video, that was a Honda Civic. The customer stated that he had a no cranking condition, and it's true. I stopped by there yesterday. He had the no cranking condition, and I had no communication with the PCM. But in my attempt to go look at the PCM, the car started. So he got charged my time for coming out, which we ended up just coming up with a trip charge for it because of, no testing involved. But he did call back a few hours later and say, hey, it died again. So since he's right next to this lady with the Hyundai, we're going to go to that too, and hopefully we can actually do the real diagnosis on the car. I don't know. But then we got to get on with our list. And our list today is not a small list, because I already had a nice day planned. So we got to go kind of far, which is north. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs outside of the 2 that I added in this morning. So it's definitely going to be an eventful late day like it was yesterday. So anyway, that's our day. Let's go get at it and find out what's going on with these cars, and then get onto our regular schedule. All right, so it's definitely coming from the inside of that compressor. Do you remember I was telling you it's a variable compressor? Okay. So it's always spinning no matter what. Okay. But as far as how much it's going to pump is based on the control solenoid part that went bad on yours. So then when the control solenoid kicks in, you start hearing the vanes in there move. So it's not a huge deal. We'll just get you another one. No big deal. Okay. Crap happens. Sometimes we get bad parts. Okay. Which is kind of annoying, because that's the first time I've ever had a bad part on this type of brand of compressor that I use. I use it all the time. I don't think I'll get here before your trip, but you should be fine on your trip, because you're only going for the day.
No, we're going Thursday to Sunday.
Thursday to Sunday? Yeah. Okay. Where?
Savannah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're going north. But I'll look at the schedule. If I can get one and come over tomorrow morning, okay, I will. Okay. But I don't know. I'll have to see if I can move the schedule around, because tomorrow I'm supposed to go to Citra. Okay. And then out to the shores. Okay. So let me see if I can get another one in time. If I can, then we'll see what we can do. If not, go on the trip. You'll be fine. Well, there you have it. First time I've had a 4 Seasons compressor give me a problem. Okay, well, not much I can do about it. It is what it is. I just have to come back out and change my schedule around and get it fixed for them, because that's what we're supposed to do, right? That's the difference between us and...
It was like a discussion behind the scenes. They said, yeah.
That's the difference between us and the not real companies. You got people that wouldn't stand behind that. Or when you allow your customer to buy the part and then it turns out bad, now they got to spend money and time and energy running around. She doesn't have to do anything. Yes, she has to wait because I have a schedule to keep, but she's okay with that. She knows we're going to come back and take care of it for her. So anyway, I got to get to the next one, and I got to make a phone call on that compressor. So I'll see you guys at the next job. All right, we're at the next one. We're at that Honda Civic. Go check this thing out. It runs. All right, well, I don't know how much you heard of that conversation because I don't know what I'll keep in the editing, but I told that gentleman yesterday that he's got a dead battery also, and sure enough, this morning it's a dead battery. Now, that doesn't mean that yesterday the fault didn't happen, but nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to get really involved in it because when it comes to intermittent problems, sometimes you just have to know when to walk away, especially being mobile, because I'm not going to keep driving back to their house and charging them every time I go there for a trip charge and everything else. All right, so last two jobs, you didn't see anything because they were just brake inspections, and I wasn't really taking the time to do filming on me just checking some brakes to see if that's what the customers needed. So that was two jobs. This one here is the Dodge Nitro that we came and checked out about 2 weeks ago. And we told them we needed to fix the battery terminals. So I just finished doing that. So those are in there. And that's it. We're gonna get paid on this one, get out of here. I do have to go look at something that I don't even know why I took this job. It's one of those ones where, like I've told you guys before, like, sometimes I need to really slow down when I'm taking on customers. I believe this lady says she has a Mini Cooper. I don't even work on those cars. Why did I take the job? I don't know. Maybe because I'm trying to broaden my horizons on the things that I can and cannot diagnose. You know, put myself in more uncomfortable situations in order to, you know, maybe fix a more variety of vehicle. I don't know. We're gonna go see what it's doing. All right, so yeah, it's a little Mini Cooper and it's running pretty rough. Check engine lights on. They said they heard a pop and now it runs pretty bad. Definitely running like crap. All right, let's get it scanned out and see what's going on here. All right, cylinder 2. So this is how this sets these codes. So we've got cylinder 2 combustion misfire, cylinder 2 ignition coil, ignition circuit monitoring, and catalyst efficiency. But that's on downstream just because of the, I think he said that the check engine light was always on. But let's go check on cylinder 2 and see if we can find something. There's a cover on this, so we're gonna pop that cover off real quick. That's a different coil. Let's see if I can see any misfire. Oh. Yeah, all right, so pull out cylinder 2 misfire right there. came off easy. Jeepers creepers. Let's just hope it's a simple coil problem that someone put in that has failed. Yep, it's just a coil, that's all. Cylinder 3 now has the misfire right there. All right, I'm at my next job. It's this big diesel. Big old Ford diesel. If you remember this is one I was showing you how the vacuum pump system works on it. And we needed a expansion tank, but it has no airflow. So I did sell the possibility of either clean the coil. If I can't clean it, then we're going to replace it. So we're going to pop the blower motor out and take a look at this evaporator and see if it's something that just has a bunch of dust and dirt on it and that we can clean and send them on down the road and kind of go from there. But I got to answer this, so I'll set you guys up and we'll take a look at what's going on. Oh my word right now. Woo. Looks like it's going to be better if I just pull that evaporator out. Oh yeah, buddy. That's a mess right there, guys. Whew. Oh man, look at that monstrosity. Look at that. That is why we have no airflow. It's pretty well caked. Okay. All right, buddy. New orifice tube, new evaporator, and a new Ford vacuum canister. So that'll be for the end. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get this ready to be put back in. So, nice new orifice tube. If you look real close, there's an arrow on that. The arrow goes towards the evaporator. Need some oil to put on that. Towards the evaporator with that arrow, and basically in the direction that the refrigerant is flowing. AC's on. Let's go see about some airflow in this thing. Okay, I gotta check my vacuum lines because it's coming out the defrost. Oh, I didn't plug the pump back in. Ah, that's why. Stupid. I didn't plug the vacuum pump back in. That's so much better. All right, let's see if that starts making it blow out the defrost or out the vent now. gonna have to give it a second to build up some vacuum. Oh, shit. There we go, we're building up vacuum now. Oh yeah, baby. That's some airflow now, buddy. Woo-hoo! Can you feel it? You don't feel it? Oh. Sorry. Alright, pressures are fucking pegged on the high side. The fan clutch ain't doing so good. Alright, so I can increase the fan speed on the scanner. I'm gonna go see if it's actually getting faster or not. I don't know, I can't tell. It's too freaking loud. Okay, so I know it's loud, but I increased it to 100%. So pressure's come down, so the fan works, and I can control it, but something telling the PCM where it's at doesn't work. Okay, that truck is done and works great. Only problem is he definitely has a fan clutch issue. It was so loud and everything there, I don't know if I'll even show you most of that footage. So if I didn't, I'll recap. But if you did see it, sorry for the recap. Oh my word, these bumps. We knew that truck had a bit of a fan clutch issue, but he's got an extended crank and everything from like oil leaks, he said. He's got a guy that's doing all that work for him. I don't do all that heavy, giant diesel work with injectors and valve covers. I ain't doing all that stuff. So, man, sorry, I'm trying to talk, but this freaking road on where we live here is just crazy. So, as I was commanding the fan, I can command it all the way up to 100% and it'll finally come on. It doesn't come on at lower speeds, but my command is there and my on time and off time is changing. So the duty cycle is good. He needs a fan clutch because it only works at 100%. It doesn't work at anything else. So I just wanted to clarify that for you guys. I got minimum one more job to go do, which is these fittings that I left at the store the other day. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna stop talking on this phone because these roads freaking suck. Okay, so yeah, these stupid fittings on the radiator. The bottom one down there, when this truck runs, just constantly drips and drips and drips. So we're gonna quickly get them swapped out. So far, so good. I'm gonna go put the tools away and I'm going to grab a better flashlight because I left it in the truck, and we'll let it run for a minute while we're gone and make sure that it's not leaking. So I'll be right back. All right, so far, so good. Okay, so it seems to be pretty good. It's not leaking. Let's see if I can show you a little. That one down on the bottom the other day was consistently dripping all over the place. And this one was running down the radiator, down the side tank there. All right, we're gonna leave it like that. I think that's pretty good. We're done. Okay, we're back in the office. It's a little later. It's 3:28 right now, but that's because I had stuff to do. I got a workout in, and now I got to eat. Got cleaned up. Phone won't stop going off, crap like that. But we're going to get into our numbers. So let's go check out what we did for today. All right, so today, April 29th, I only closed 4 tickets today with an average RO of 238.50. Good profit margin at 65.8, and a net sales of 950 gross sales, not net sales, sorry, 953.99. So that's a profit of 628 and 325 in cost. All right, so not too bad of a day. It wasn't the greatest, definitely not where I need to be, but the AC jobs definitely helped from yesterday. Potential spam. Yeah, I don't really got much really to tell you guys. I got a lot of estimates to do. We looked at a lot today that need estimates done for those. And tomorrow, I got a bigger day tomorrow, but I got a lot of driving to do too. So I'm going to get this video out today. Or I'm going to get this video edited, but it'll go out tomorrow morning or tonight. I'm not sure yet because yesterday's went out today, so I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. But tomorrow's our last day on the month, so I really want to try to get everything done tomorrow that I need to, because we definitely have a lot to do as far as drive time and bigger jobs. I got 2 big jobs tomorrow that I got to get done. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling in circles here. You know where we're at. That was our money for today. Our whole goal is get through tomorrow and find out exactly what we did for the month. So we're done for this video. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next ride along.